time now for our daily fact-checking programme, Truth or Fake. Vedika Bahl is here in studio. Vedika, you're returning to our main story this evening. Deadly fighting continuing in Lebanon. Both Israel and Hezbollah suffering casualties. On social media, though, internet users are claiming that Israel is struggling to keep up with Hezbollah's forces. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, Sharon, that's right. There is very much a narrative building online using out of context or misleading videos to simulate either sides of this conflict. But today I'd like to focus on claims like this, coming from very well followed account, things like Hezbollah continues to dominate Israel on the ground. That's because many users are sharing claims like this by using misleading and out of context footage to then falsely illustrate these claims. Now, many examples online are actually using images of Israeli tanks being destroyed. That's the Merkava battle tank, which are considered very much the backbone of the IDF, which some have even called the king of the battlefield. Now, if we take a look at this post on X, this had nearly 80,000 views on it, and it is a video of an alleged Merkava tank being destroyed in battle. Now, according to the caption, it depicts the Radwan force, which is a special ops unit of Hezbollah, targeting a Merkava tank using a Kornet-guided missile. That is a Russian-made missile. And very much in the video, we do see the tank exploding. However, I did see this same video circulating before. I found it here on the official YouTube channel of Ukraine Inform. Now, that is the website that is funded in part by the Ukrainian government for its war effort. And it was posted here on their official YouTube channel a year ago. So that's October 2023. And it is very much the same video. It's just an extract that has been posted there. And it is confirmed then in this video that this is very much the detonation of a Russian tank by Ukrainian forces in the Lyman region of Ukraine. So not anything to do with the current conflict between Israel and Hezbollah in South Lebanon. Now, if we take another look at another example that also links back to Israeli tanks, this post here says, makes the claim that Hezbollah destroyed 3 Merkava tanks just in the first hours of the Israeli ground invasion in South Lebanon. Again, by attaching this image to that claim, it very much perpetuates this idea that this is one of those tanks that was destroyed. However, a reverse image search showed me very quickly that this image has been around on the internet for far longer than you may think. It's been circulating since 2017, in fact, on this Israeli forum. And funnily enough, the discussion in that forum about this image was whether it might be even older than that, dating back to 2006 in the last conflict between Israel and Lebanon. But either way, Sharon, this is not a recent picture, and therefore it shouldn't be depicted as such.
And as we've been reporting, Vedika, Israel has announced the deaths of 9 of its soldiers in recent days, but people on the internet are claiming that that number might be as high as 80.
Yes, that's right. Many online internet users are accusing that of being more casualties than Israel is letting on. If we have a look at this post on X, according to this post, there was a video attached there showing an explosion. I will give a warning to our viewers that these images might be distressing. But the post on X here very much claims to show a direct ambush on Israeli forces in southern Lebanon, saying that 20 soldiers were killed in this explosion. And the user claims that this took place when the Israeli forces were looking to recover the bodies of fallen soldiers. However, via reverse image search, I was again able to fact check this claim. And in fact, this video is again an extract of a longer one and being played out of context. Now, if we pause this video there, we can see that it is very much the same screenshot as its original one. Now, this video is several years old. It's actually dated back from 2016, and it was filmed in Aleppo in Syria. It's published here by Orient News on its official YouTube channel. And the soldiers here shown in the video are fighters that oppose the regime of Bashar al-Assad. So this is very much misleading and out of context. Again, it has nothing to do with the current conflict. It is very much not South Lebanon either, but instead Syria in 2016. So we can very much debunk those as being misleading, Sharon.
Finally, Vedika, there's suspicions as well that AI-generated images are being used to depict the fighting.
Yes, that is correct. This is another example online that does mention Israeli tanks, although we don't see any in this particular example. Now, in this post, the user claims that, well, they cite, for example, a field source, so a source in the field there, saying that over 80 officers and soldiers were killed on the Israeli side, with 5 Merkava tanks destroyed. And there were 2 images of wounded soldiers attached to this claim. Now, I wasn't able to fact check this one here on the right, but I did take a closer look at this one here on the left, and there was a few red flags that stood out to me that the image may be artificially generated by artificial intelligence. So the first sign, I saw that the anatomy of this foot was slightly weird of this soldier. There is a clunkiness between his anatomy, between his knee and his shoe and the sole of his shoe. There is another sock shoe situation happening there, and far too many legs for the amounts of soldiers depicted in this pile-up. We have another telltale sign of AI, which was too many fingers on the hands, because AI struggles to make those distinguishing features on the hand. So there were lots of signs. Now, I was able to reverse image search this photo, and whilst you can never really confirm that something is 100% AI generated, I did see these pictures circulating before online. So here is that same image that we have there, dated back on X, shared a year ago on November 1st, 2023. So we do know that it has circulated before, but yes, I do have some very strong suspicions that this is in fact AI generated, and that's even because when I looked at some of the other images that were posted here in that same compilation, we have a gun that looks to be about 5 or 6 feet tall. Again, there's funny anatomy going on here. We can't tell if this is his back or his front, but either way, these are again being out of context and should therefore not be presented as if they are recent, Sharon.